Emmanuel Macron is expected to visit Mayotte to survey the damage tomorrow and bring rescue workers and 4 tons of aid with him. For more on the situation in Mayotte, we welcome Philippe Testa from the French Red Cross here in Paris. Thank you so much for joining us on France 24. Could you start by just telling us a little bit more about the living conditions on the island right now? How many people still don't have access to basics such as clean water?
It's very difficult to have the right number because, in fact, there were a lot of people living in a very precarity habitation. So it's very difficult to have the right number, the right things to say about the population who lives with a little minimal things to survive at this cyclone. So what we can say is that there's a lot of people that they don't have any more houses or shelter. So what we want to bring is more shelter and to give food, water, and essential things to live and to bring cares and to really take care of all the population because it's as you said and as we have seen on the screen, it's very destroyed. Mm-hmm. So it will take months to rebuild, and we have a mission for months to take care of people and population, but nobody actually can give the right numbers of anything. In fact, because it's a real catastrophe.
Mm-hmm. We heard that the Red Cross has been unable to reach hundreds of its own employees and volunteers in Mayotte. Is that still the case?
No. It was just at the beginning. Now it's better just because I think that the authorities have to secure the airport because the airport was destroyed by the cyclone. So they had to bring installation and to. So at first, only the military planes could land on the island. Now it's better because they bring all the goods and all the needs that they could bring, food and medical things and rescuers and all the first responders and all, because they needed that at first. So it was what they did for the 3-4 first day. Now we have it's not completely fluent, but the thing is that it's better to reach Mayotte. And the thing is that we had already people on the island, so we can begin and start action without waiting for all the supplies that could be brought on the island in the several days from now to Monday or Tuesday next week. I think that it will be okay for all we have to bring now.
Mm-hmm. You had mentioned that even before the storm, many people were living in very precarious situations. I'm wondering why, many of these shanty towns that people were living in, many undocumented migrants were living in, were completely flattened by the storm. Can you explain to us more why so many people were staying in these areas instead of moving to shelters ahead of the storm?
I don't know. Maybe they don't. In fact, there's a lot of storm or cyclone or all that kind of events on that region every year. So it's the first time that we have that kind of things in December. Usually it's more in March or April. But the thing is that they have the habit of having that kind of water. So the thing is that maybe they don't believe really that it will happen so strong that it was, in fact, because usually the cyclones are not that strong. So maybe they were. The second explanation can be that maybe they were afraid of the fact that as they have no paper, maybe they think, if we have controls and we have troubles after, it's not the right thing to do. So we don't really know why they don't get to the shelter on time. But
Right, because this has been one of the challenges is that there are tens of thousands, potentially more than 100,000 people living there who are undocumented migrants. So it's been very hard to decipher exactly how many people are there, how many are missing. Philippe Testa, Deputy Director of Emergencies and Operations at the French Red Cross, thank you so much for joining us here on France 24.
thank you.